How's it going, guys? Today's tactical analysis piece will be on TS Galaxy, and we'll be covering the tactical topic of exploiting the space behind. And the reason for choosing this topic is based on TS Galaxy's two speed merchants on the wings, in Seluleko Mahlambi and Puso Dithejane. And we're going to look at how Galaxy use their key strengths of speed in order to create chances and score goals for the team. So let's get into the clips and see how they do it. So we'll start with the game against AmaZulu, and this was one of the first games where I saw them actually do this, right? And what's very important is you need two key triggers to exploit space behind. The first one is if there is no pressure on the ball, then there's always an opportunity for you to play a longer quality pass. The second thing is there space behind? And how is there space behind? There is space behind because the opponent's line is high. So, as you see there, as Ndamane takes the touch, is there pressure on the ball? No. Is AmaZulu's line high? Yes. Is there space behind? Yes. So what needs to come after this? You need a pass and you need a run to complement the pass. So you see it here, there's the pass from Ndamane and there's the run in behind to complement the pass from Mahlambi. And from there, they score. Here you see it again. They go over the press and they go into Mvalase. Good to win the duel from Mvalase. And again, no pressure on the ball. The line is high. There is space behind. There's a pass from Mvalase and there's a run in behind from Mahlambi. And then you also see his speed merchant partner Dithejane running in behind to exploit space as well. And they score from it again. Now you see how Galaxy exploits space behind in stable possession. So you see it here now. And initially, they create a 5v4 overload on the side, right? So what this means is that by creating this overload, they provoke the opponents to jump out to try and stop that overload, all right? Which is what AmaZulu do. And you see it in this situation. AmaZulu center back now jumps out to stop the overload, but Dithejane recognizes this, and so does Keita. And then you see Keita now is going to make a run to go and exploit the hole in the back line. So there's the combination play. And again, very, very important is no pressure on the ball. The line is high. There is space behind and there is a run. And there you see now Keita exploits the space behind and a goal. Now against Orbit College, from a transition moment, how they exploit space behind. And this is a different way of exploiting space behind. So the previous clip showed you exploiting space behind with passes. Now, for example, you see it here. There's space behind. There's a 1v1. Now Dithejane uses a dribble to go and exploit the space behind because of his speed. So you don't only need a run and a pass, but you can also directly exploit space behind by using your speed with the dribble, which he does here. 1v1 uses his speed to get past the player, cut back to Mvelase, and a goal. So you can see TS Galaxy very, very clear in the way they play in terms of utilizing key player strengths to go and exploit space behind because of the speed of their two wingers. Important for PSL teams coming up to protect the space behind and know how to deal with the speed of those two wingers. If you guys like the content, please like, repost, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. The link is in the bio.